Hey friends, I'm standing here in a cannon around the research supply merchants because it's that time. It's that time for me to try to do some research. I have very little money, very little plat. As you can see, there's only 75, and that's after buying a little bit of supplies. Just 40 gnome sheet source. Unfortunately, this is an item you can't craft to make it cheaper, and they cost over 1 plat each. It's a total ripoff. I might have to get some charisma gear on Fez or something. He's not all that pretty right now at 65 charisma. So maybe I should have cast a charisma buff on him. That might help a little bit. So if you can do that, then do it if you have the means. An enchanter or a shaman can give you a charisma buff, or try to find yourself some cheap charisma gear to put on, because it does sort of boost the price a little bit. At least it used to. Let me know in the comments if it still does that or not. I'm going to start by trying to make some purified water. I did buy a spell research kit, which you can buy off of this guy. That was 11, almost 12 plat. So yeah, this is probably one of the more expensive things to do in the game, like as far as trade skills go. I think I'm missing something to make the pure water. Let's take a look. I got my skill up to 20, by the way. That was just by going to the trainer, the guild trainer. So that'll give you a leg up right away. Get it up to 20 at any trainer. Your whatever, if you're a mage, go to the mage trainer and so on. Oh wow. I guess I could have bought some salt to make fine salt, but that's not a big deal. Then there's practice runes that you can craft to try to combine. I guess they're called training runes. So that's not there. So let me take a quick look here on the website. I'm trying to make vials of pure water, and that means I need some empty vials, a gnomish heat source, and 4 water flasks. So I need vials. That's vials of acid. I don't need that. I need empty vials. Man, come on. Help a guy out here. Empty vial. There we go. At least these are 2 gold. I don't know. Let's start off with 40 of them. I need 5 empty vials and 4 water flasks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Wow, there's just enough spaces. And I failed. That's an expensive failure, man. Each failure cost me a plat. But it did bring my research up 1 point, at least. Again, another failure. That time it didn't bring it up 1 point. Like, if it cost me a plat per point, I guess that's fine, but at least give me a point each time. You're going to make it fail. Vials of pure water, to make them, it's trivial at 54. They're not sold anywhere. You got to make them. So that's some bull crap right there. I'm not even getting close to making anything useful. Just trying to make some water, some pure water. Again, another failure. And I know I could probably try to make practice runes, but that means I'm gonna have to hunt down supplies. Hey! I got a little bit of pure water there. So now at least I could do it the easy way. I can go here. I can type in pure, enter. There we go. It's trivial at 54. So let me just hit make all. And I'll just burn through my supplies. And then I'll be broke. And have to buy more. But I'm getting a few skill ups. So I might make a few videos like this where I'm showing you my progress. I want to be able to craft spells for myself because I'm getting to that level at 21 where if I want my level 26 water pet, I'm going to have to craft it. Let's get 40 more vials. I'm just so happy that the vials are at least not as expensive as the dang heat source. I don't know why I have to have like this uber expensive magical heat source just to make pure water. At least I'm skilling up a lot more. I guess it could be worse, you know? It's like you're not allowed to do trade skills unless you can kill hill giants. And I can't kill them yet, so... But I want to make my own stuff. I like being self-sufficient. And we have a guildie who does make scrolls and stuff. He made a few for my enchanter. And I was very, very grateful. But I think it would be awesome if there's more than one researcher in the guild. Because what if he's not online and someone really wants a spell? Okay, I'm going to need more water and more heat sources. So, yeah, water flasks is an uber thing. Oh, but look, I did get 105 pure vials of water. So that is something, folks. That is something. That means I can progress a little further by making other things. And I got my skill up to 46. So I'd say that's not too bad. What was the thing that I was wanting to make? It was something fairly easy. It might be trivial for me now. I'm getting up there. I wanted to make some kind of an ink. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I want to make summoning water, right? And for that, I need to make some inks and stuff. So that spell is, I don't know what the trivial is. Oh, it's trivial at skill level 66, right? So I want to make conjuring thickener. Where do I buy that root? I need some root and some topaz. It's a vetiver root. Sounds weird, man. I don't know. I guess let me see who sells it. Of course, it's nothing. It's not available in a canon at all. It's available in the plane of knowledge. We don't have that zone yet, folks. We don't have no plane of knowledge. It's available in Thurgadin. We don't have that yet either. Wrath Mountains. Oh, that's a trek. The over there. Okay, I can get there. I can't get the Shadow Haven. Oh boy. Inithul Swamp. Ah. Everfrost. That's not too bad. I could just make like a barbarian to go get it and then parcel it to me. I guess that's an option, folks. Oh, Hearn Bear Jumper. Of course. What? 24 platinum for that stuff, though. Vetiver root is 24 platinum? You gotta be kidding me. Why is it so expensive? It would be cheaper just to buy the powder. So that's to make conjuring thickener, right? Let's take a look at what they sell conjuring thickener for. Okay, it's not on this guy. It's not on this guy. Well, here's some thickeners. Okay, it's not on them. Here we go. Conjuring thickener. It's only 4 platinum. Now, unless combining that root with those gems makes like a ton of them, you know what I'm saying? Then I'd say that's a complete ripoff, you know? So I'm gonna, let me check here. How many does it create? Let's go to EQ Traders real quick. I encourage you guys to do this, to, if you want to learn research, to check sites like EQ Traders and Alakazam and all that. So this root, yeah, sold for 24 platinum, right? It makes conjuring thickener. How many does it produce? Oh, it yields 40. I see. Okay. So if you succeed, you'll have 40 of these. So I guess then it makes it worth the price to craft. Still, I mean, what if you don't need 40? You just want the one. Super expensive, guys. Crazy. I mean, yeah, on Throne of Eye, it's just a trifle. But here, you might as well ask for an arm and a leg. Especially for a poor level 21 gnome mage. Yeah, so chances are it's better to buy the thickener. So what about some of these other ingredients? Like the ink additive of the Nameless. Is that something that's crafted or it can only be purchased? So yeah, that's something you cannot craft. You have to buy. But here's the ink. One of them. So let's take a look at that. Maybe I can craft that. Some of this is like you gotta crush a couple of gems or whatever. So I need alum powder, longwood pigment, and vial of pure water. So let's see this powder and the pigment. Is that purchased? That's purchased. And that's purchased. So let's try to make that stuff. Alum powder, 5 gold. Jeez. Okay. Longwood pigment. Ah, that's another 5 gold. Such expensive ingredients, guys. Okay, so I got those 2 pigments and a vial of pure water. So that's easy enough. And I've got all my pure water. Hey there, I made some ink. So what's this other ink that I need? Ink of the companion. I know I'm gonna need hides, guys, so don't worry. I already know that. So I need chromium powder and longwood pigment. Again, with just the pure water. I thought I bought it off of this guy before. Maybe I'm just targeting the wrong one. Here we go. CRO. Come on, this guy doesn't have that powder. Oh, that's alum powder. Is it? Wait, ink of the companion. Chromium powder, longwood pigment, right? CH. I'm spelling it right. Wrong. I'm spelling it right. No, duh. Wrong. I'm spelling it wrong because I'm a dumbass. Such a dumbass. Okay. Try to make this ink. And I did it! I did it! Yay! So, ink. Type in ink. These are already trivial. But hey, you know, why not? I got it up to 46. That is so awesome. So that means I'm not going to fail too much with the ink. And you may ask, why are you just not buying the ink? Because they sell the ink already made. Yes, but they charge more for it. So just a thing, just a heads up. If you want to save a little bit, you'll make your own pure water. I mean, sure, you might fail some, but it's a thing, I guess. They should really sell the pure water, because making inks would be a great way to level up your trade skills, and it'd be awesome if they sold the pure water for a little bit cheaper. You know? Just saying. Alright. I should try to make another ink of that, so I get to buy more ingredients. Alum powder and longwood pigment. Oh, logwood. Man. My English is not so good. It's just my reading. My reading sucks. Logwood. Why did I say longwood? Longwood sounds more like a thing. Okay, so now I've got those inks. I need more heat source. Gnomish heat. Sounds like a title of a bad story. Oh wow, I've got no money though. I've got 21 plat left. I think I should save some of it. But hey, we made some ink, so we're 2 steps closer. And then I would need to have prepared hide. So let's at least look and see what prepared hide is. So you want a raw fine hide, which is dropped, guys. You want the raw fine hide, lye, and fine hide solution, which I believe you can either craft the solution or buy it. Let's see, fine hide solution. It looks like you have to buy the fine hide solution, so you cannot craft it. That's very, very sad, folks. But at least it's under 2 plat. It's 1.7 plat. So if you're wondering about raw fine hides, they would drop off of the raw fine hides drop in Unrest off Reclusive Ghoul Magus, a High Pass Hold off an Orc Fanatic, Lake of Ill-Omen off a Goblin Soothsayer, or a Sarnak Adherent. Sounds like I'm going to be going to the Lake of Ill-Omen. They drop off some Magicians in Najina. They drop off some of the Goblins in Ocean of Tears. They drop off Goblins in Permafrost Keep. They drop off Goblins in Solazek A. They drop off a Treant in South Karana. So what I'm getting at is these are all level 20-ish mobs that you'll fight to get this hide. And other hides out there will be similar. Some, you know, there's some crappier hides that you can get. But yeah, this is going to be fighting level 20 to 24 mobs. And you're going to get these hides. And then you're going to have to process them to be able to craft your spell using the fine hide solution, which you could buy off the merchant. So I guess this is going to be it. I know it's like, hey, Fez, what the crap? You didn't do much of anything except make some ink. Well, it's a start, and I'm out of money, so I'm going to have to go make more. But I hope this kind of helps you get an idea of how to start research, all right? Again, these are gnomes here in a cannon. They're sort of over by the evil side. If you're wondering, oh, there's the rock salt. So that's pretty cheap. I could have bought rock salt and made some, here, I'll buy 10 of them, right? And I'm going to open up my kit. I'm going to type in salt. So if you don't want to spend any points, you can get your skill up to 15 by making fine salt. So let me hit combine. Yeah, so you crush the rock salt into fine salt. And you might get skill ups if your skill is at like 1. And then you'll get up to 15. So that's hopefully a helpful hint. And a way to cheaply get it up a little bit. But the cheapest way, honestly, is just go to your trainer and get it up to 20. Because that's the max that they'll let you train there to get it up there. And then you can try to make inks if you can get your hands on some purified water, but you have to make purified water. And that's trivial at 54, so it's crazy, I know. Anyway, if this helps you, please leave a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It would help me out with the algorithm and all that good stuff. Help me get seen so I'm noticed. If you like what I do here and you'd like to support me and support the channel, please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Analytics always says that like only 10% of my viewers are subscribed and the rest are not, so it would help a lot. You can also join my channel as a channel member. Channel members get special perks and privileges, like a link to join the private Discord. If YouTube memberships are not your thing, check the links below the video for a link to my Patreon. Patreon patrons get the same perks, like a link to join the private Discord, and there's no ads over there. And you're directly helping me out and supporting me over there. There's also member-only content that's available for both Patreon patrons and YouTube channel members. You can also leave a super thanks. A super thanks is like a little donation that says, hey, this was helpful and or entertaining. Thank you. I want to thank all my current YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons. Your continued support and continued membership is really helping me out. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. And you're helping me keep the lights on and motivating me to keep going. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I also want to say thanks to our good friend Soup or Cereal, who is always gifting subs. So if you've got a sub that was gifted, he's who you gotta thank. So thank you. Thank you, Soup or Cereal. I appreciate you. And thank you, everybody. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.